What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about and compare a 1/10 of an ounce of silver to a 1/10 of an ounce of gold. But really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Brand new video over there, go check it out. The link will be in the description. And if you want to help support the channel by getting some DYDSS merchandise, of course we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies which are up for grabs, along with a ton of other products, t-shirts, hoodies, even stickers, many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations. Of course, the recently released Kraken Stackin' t-shirt, hoodie, sticker, and coffee mug, inspired by the beautiful 2-ounce silver Kraken coin. And of course, the brand new 3 9s Fine Tally Mark t-shirt, hoodie, sticker, and coffee mug, available in 4 different colors. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. But today I wanted to talk about these two little pieces of money right here. Over on the left, we have a 1/10 of an ounce silver round. It's not a coin, it's a round. This was given to me by Silver Switch. Once again, thank you very much for sending this my way. And then over here on the right, we have a 1/10 of an ounce gold Canadian maple leaf, which I picked up, I believe, as a Christmas present to myself just last year. And then I think I got another one 1 month later. I think my last gold pickup was January. And then of course, I had to pick up another piece of gold because it had been too long, and that's why I got the little 1/4 ounce Philharmonic. But aside from that, I wanted to talk about and compare these two little pieces of money today. And reason for that is because, well, first and foremost, I've never had a 1/10 of an ounce piece of silver before. I've had little 1 gram silver bars. I've had 1/2 ounce silver rounds, but I've never had a 1/10 ounce piece of silver before. And what's cool about the 1/10 ounce silver round is it is the exact same size as a dime, whether it's pre-65 or not. Same size. So for those of you who have never seen a 1/10 of an ounce of silver in person before, in real life, it's the exact same size as a dime. Just goes to show how small of a piece of metal it really is. And keep in mind, I am very, very zoomed in right now. And if we flip it over, the Silver Buffalo, which just so happens to be my favorite silver round. It's always been my favorite silver round. I have quite a few of the 1 troy ounce increment Golden State Mint. But I've never had a Silver Buffalo on a fractional level before. So let's talk about the spot price really quick in between the silver and the gold. We have silver sitting at or around the $26, $27 mark, and gold is just below $2,000. So simple math, 10%. The piece of silver right here on screen, according to spot price anyway, is worth about $2.60 to $2.70, roughly, give or take. And this gold maple, 1/10 ounce gold maple, would be worth about roughly just under $200. $193, $194, somewhere around there. I don't remember exactly off the top of my head, but that's what they would be worth in a perfect world. However, we don't live in a perfect world. We live in a precious metal world. The smaller the denomination of the metal, the higher the premium is going to be. AKA, you're going to have a hard time getting your hands on one of these for about $2.60, and you'd have a hard time getting your hands on one of these for about 190 something. Doesn't work that way. Premiums are astronomically high, especially on silver right now, generally speaking. So on a fractional level, it's even higher. And as for gold, a lot of people complain about fractional gold coins or rounds or bars just because the smaller the piece of metal, the higher the premium is going to be. And yes, that is the case, but I've always seen it as somewhat of a security feature. And not only that, the premiums aren't a deal breaker. However, the premiums are kind of high on a piece of metal which happens to have an extraordinarily high spot price right now. So it's the premium and the spot price at the same time, making it even more inconvenient for some people. I still try to get a little piece of gold every now and then. I prefer gold on a fractional level. 10th ounce, quarter ounce, half ounce, although I don't have any half ounces. I like gold on a fractional level. Silver, on the other hand, I try to keep it at a troy ounce or 5 or 10 troy ounces. I would really rather not go any bigger than that. And as for fractional, I've always loved the way fractional silver rounds looked. However, I never got my hands on any because the premiums were always crazy high. So my way of solving that problem was to get 90% silver. Of course, it's not pure silver, but a silver dime would be essentially 1/14 of a troy ounce instead of 1/10 of a troy ounce of pure silver, if that makes sense. So we compared the spot price, 1/10 of an ounce, 1/10 of the spot price. I want to also compare the size because, as I'm sure many of us know, I'm sure there's many of us who don't know, silver and gold, they are not the exact same weight. They are two completely different metals. So silver, if you were to take a troy ounce silver coin or round, and you were to put a 1 troy ounce gold coin or round next to it, the piece of gold would be a little bit smaller because they weigh different. So if you were to take, let's see if I can make the, there you go. You can actually see the silver round is bigger than the gold coin. It's hard to tell because I know this is in a capsule. It's hard to tell, but you can actually see all around the outside of the gold coin right there. You can actually see the rim of the silver round. I thought that was pretty interesting, and I've always been curious to be able to put 1/10 of an ounce of silver side by side with 1/10 of an ounce of gold. Unfortunately, I know the capsule kind of throws things off a little bit. I know it makes the visual maybe a little bit confusing. It's hard to see with one side by side, but I thought it was an interesting thing to do. And once again, I got to give a shout out to Silver Switch for sending the little silver round my way. And it wasn't just that one silver round, it was actually 3. I'll save these for another video. But Silver Switch, I appreciate you sending these my way. Thank you very much. But as for these two particular pieces of metal on screen right here, I would eventually like to get myself a gold buffalo. It just so happens to be my favorite gold coin, and I don't even own one. It's a coin that I always joke about it during my live streams. I don't want it, I need it. I've always been a huge fan of the gold buffalo. I've always been a fan of the silver buffalo. Unfortunately, gold buffaloes, sure, they're minted every year, but fractional gold buffaloes were only minted 1 year, and that was in 2008. So if you wanted to get your hands on a 1/10 ounce gold buffalo, because of the premium, the way supply and demand works, that 1/10 of an ounce of gold would have pretty close to the same price tag as a normal 1/4 ounce of gold would. It's only worth a little under 200, but you'd be looking at probably around 500, maybe a little bit more, for a 1/10 of an ounce of gold. And if you wanted a 1/4 ounce gold buffalo, it would run you probably close to about what normally a half ounce of gold would run you. And a half ounce gold buffalo, you might as well just get a troy ounce gold buffalo, because the price tag is almost the same. So like I said, I've always considered the slightly higher premiums to be somewhat of a security feature, which is why I don't mind gold on a fractional level. I prefer multiple smaller transactions rather than fewer large transactions. If I were to order a big piece of gold in the mail, and by a big piece of gold, I'm really just referring to a troy ounce of gold. If I were to order a troy ounce of gold online and somehow, some way got lost in the mail or got stolen or something went wrong, losing something that you traded over $2,000 for, it's pretty heartbreaking. But if this, let's just say, were to get lost in the mail, $200 lost or stolen is a whole lot better than $2,000. So that's just the way I see it. I kind of view it as a security expense, so I don't mind. I'm obviously going to try to get the most bang for my buck. I always try my best to do that, but fractional gold, I am on my way to building an international troy ounce of gold. And by that I mean I'm working my way to getting 10 different 10th ounce gold coins from 10 different countries. An international troy ounce of gold. When I first started stacking the 10th ounce gold coins, I was sticking to gold eagles. And then for whatever reason, I was slightly discouraged because I didn't realize that they were not pure gold. I thought that they were. As it turns out, there's a little bit of silver and copper mixed into them. So I moved on over to gold maple leafs. That doesn't matter to me anymore. It still contains a 10th of a troy ounce of gold, but it weighs a little bit more than that because of a little bit of silver and copper mixed into it. So one could argue you're getting even more metal for your currency. But for a couple months, I was only sticking to gold maple leafs. My next one is probably going to be a gold Krugerrand, potentially a gold Libertad, a Kangaroo maybe, a Britannia. Whichever one I can get the best deal on, whichever one I can get for the lowest fiat dollar bill price tag. That's just the way I do things. I'm not picky. They're all on the list of 10th ounce gold coins to get anyway. But once I complete my international troy ounce of gold, made up of 10 different gold coins from 10 different countries, I think from then on out, I'm going to stick to quarter ounce gold coins. Sure, it's a little bit higher of a dollar bill price tag, but the premium is definitely lower. The international troy ounce of gold just seems like a fun little project to work on. And as for fractional silver, if I can find a way to get my hands on 10th ounce or half ounce or really any denomination below a troy ounce of silver, I'm absolutely going to do so, except typically the premiums on silver rounds on a fractional level were always astronomically high. If you can get them for a fair price, absolutely. But generally speaking, in my 2.5 years, I've always said no thank you. Because let me put it to you this way. The majority of time that I had been stacking for, spot price of silver was, let's just say, about 15, 16, 17 bucks. Let's keep it at $16 per troy ounce. Back then, you would have been able to pick up that $16 troy ounce for maybe 17, 18 bucks because a little bit of a premium. But 10th ounce silver rounds, they wouldn't charge you $1.60. They would charge you $3 or $4 a pop. So instead of spending, or trading rather, $16, $17, or $18 for a troy ounce of silver, if you were to pick up 10 10th ounce silver rounds, which equates to a full troy ounce, instead of $17, $18, it would be closer to probably $30 or $40. And you only got a troy ounce out of it, which is why I never stacked fractional silver. Again, if I'm able to find it, if there's a good deal, I would not say no to an opportunity. But over the course of my 2.5 years of stacking the silver and the gold, I had not been able to find an opportunity other than the 90%. But I have 3 little 1/10 of an ounce silver rounds now. So once again, Silver Switch, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And if anybody's interested in joining the Precious Metals VIP Club, it's where I can do things on my terms, not on YouTube's terms, my terms. You can get giveaways, shout outs, personalized promo codes, year-round discounts, and you can watch all of the YouTube videos commercial free. Plenty more is going to be added to the list of perks. If you want to join the Precious Metals VIP Club, it'll be the first link in the description section down below. You're invited. I'd be happy to have you. And if you guys enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button. If you guys like me, make sure to subscribe. New videos every single day, 365 days a year. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Brand new video over there. Go check it out. The link will be in the description. And if you want to help support the channel in the biggest possible way, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. Of course, we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies which are up for grabs, along with a ton of other products, t-shirts, hoodies, even stickers, many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations. Of course, we have the recently released Kraken Stackin' t-shirt, hoodie, sticker, and coffee mug, inspired by the beautiful 2-ounce silver Kraken coin, which, by the way, is helping us raise a little bit of funds and awareness for ocean cleanup charity organizations. And the brand new DYDSS 3/9 Fine tally marks, available in 4 different colors, t-shirts, hoodies, stickers, and coffee mugs. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. Don't forget to use promo code Labor Day for a 15% discount this week only. And I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know, what are your thoughts on silver and gold on a fractional level? I know it's something that a lot of people avoid because they try their best to avoid the premiums. They're not trying to avoid fractional silver or gold. They're just trying to avoid the premiums on fractional silver and gold. But if you were able to get it at a fair price, a fair fiat dollar bill currency price tag, would you go for it? Or do you just generally prefer silver and gold of larger denominations? Maybe half troy ounce gold coins, or 1 troy ounce gold coins, or maybe 2 troy ounce gold bars. And as for the silver, maybe you don't like the small denominations. Maybe you like the 10-ounce silver bars or the kilo bars or something like that. Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to fractional silver and gold. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.